So now that we have covered the new SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro wireless and wired version here, if you haven't caught the standalone videos yet, make sure to go check those out if you want to deep dive into each of them. But now we're in the stage of doing comparisons, and I have a bunch lined up. And I've been seeing all your guys' comments down below in these videos, and believe it or not, what you guys are asking is already on my list to do, so they will be coming. But what better place to start with comparisons than straight up comparison the wireless to the wired here. And there is a lot more than just saying, oh, hey, well, yeah, this one's wireless and this one's wired. But yes, there are also a bunch of similarities. Just looking at the headsets like this, you're not going to be able to tell a difference. You're going to have to swing down here into the buttons in your functions to be able to tell a difference being wireless to wired. Now, where you're also going to be able to tell a slight difference is within the weight of these headsets. Obviously, with the wireless one having multiple different functions in it, and then also that interchangeable battery. So let's go on and get the wired version over here. We are getting 294 grams. Take that one off, get the wireless version, and we are going to get 338 grams, or 340. And when you get these headsets in your hand, yes, you do feel the weight increase on the wireless one, but again, it's not massive by any means. Both of these are very comfortable. We all know the wired one got the stinking cozy badge. The wireless one got the very cozy badge. Just couldn't get stinking cozy. That is due to the active noise canceling on this. And when you pop these ear cups off, you see you got the little active noise cancellation nub in the middle, and that would tend to hit me in the back lip of the ear right here if I was moving around or budging. Again, it wasn't anything like, ouch, this is hurting, it's deal breaking, but it was definitely annoying. You don't have that on the wired version right there, so that's a little bit of a stinker. And also along with that active noise cancellation, that's what separates these as well as the features and functions packed in them. The wireless one having active noise cancellation. Does that matter to you? Again, it's mild. It's not like gonna shut out your whole environment. It's kind of like I said in the video, it's gonna cut out a fan, a rainy day, or your AC unit. You'll still hear people around you, but again, it's gonna cut out stuff like that. It's not like this world-changing active noise cancellation. You don't get that over here with the wired one. Also, talking to wireless, you get Bluetooth, a function I absolutely love. And again, you can use them simultaneously. No Bluetooth over here on the wired version. Now, of course, when you look at your base stations, they are a little bit different. The wired one here is quite slim. The wireless one is pretty big. That is because you have your interchangeable battery over here, which is an absolutely fantastic feature. But again, the base station is about, I don't know, maybe half the size bigger than the wireless one or the wired one. I love the wired one, how it's at this angle. So again, if it's sitting on your desk or your table, bam, it's right at that perfect angle for you. The wireless one has a slight angle, if you can catch it right there, very slight angle. I don't know, I really like the wired one because he's perfectly angled right there. Now, when you look at the back of them, again, we have the Xbox versions here. You see you have multiple ports back there, USB and then Xbox. So both of these headsets can be used across every single platform. I absolutely love that about both of them. All right, so let's get a listen to these microphones while I'm talking about some of these extra features here. You just saw me pull this microphone out, right? Y'all remember in the other one I had it kind of close, kind of picks up my P's and T's. Both of these microphones do come up with these windscreens, which I think they... Let's put that on there. I think they sound a lot better, but then of course you can't retract your microphone in like that. A little bit of a stinker. Plus on the wireless one, you have that red notification. You put the windscreen on, you don't see that. I don't know. I honestly like it without it. But it does sound better with the windscreen on. Anyways, besides that, the feature I really love on the wired version is how your little touch button here in the DAC, you can just back out. It's your back button, but it's also your mute button. Just press it like that and it says mic muted or mic unmuted, and you get a little tone in the headset. Again, it's such a basic, simple feature because you got the control on the back of the headset. I love it right there. Again, I'm dabbling with my stuff, my volume, bam, it's right there. It's right on my desk. I'm like, oh, wait, no, it's up here. No, it's down there. That is a feature so simple, and I love it. And you do not have that on the wireless version. Hopefully there's some sort of firmware update, and they do give you that option in there because that's really cool. And now you're hearing the microphone on the Arctis Nova Pro wireless right here. Again, the windscreen is off. Just to be fair, we might as well put it on right here. But again, it's a bit of a stinker because then you lose the function of seeing that mic mute right there. So right now you see it's regular. Then you get that red. I love that notification. So again, putting the windscreen on is as good as it makes the mic sound. For someone like me that has a lot of P's and T's, it's a bummer that you lose that feature right there. That's a feature I really like, and I also wish they had it
on the wired version right there. Again, it sounds like a simple feature, especially at the premium price tag that both of these are coming on. I wish they both had the feature that one or the other has, if that makes any sense. But all in all, this is a microphone comparison on these headsets.
And now for the big question. Is there a significant difference in the sound from the wired to the wireless over here? We all know wired headphones and wired headsets always are known to sound better than wireless headsets. But heck, the previous Arctis Pros were my main for 2 years and they sound phenomenal. They are an amazing wireless headset. And I have like $5,000 headphones over there and I still love them, you know what I mean? So they sound amazing. Now, both of these headphones here are using 40mm drivers. Wireless has a frequency range of 10 to 40,000. The wireless one has a frequency range of 10 to 22,000 when using wireless right there. Short and sweet to the point. Is there a sound difference? Yes, they're clear as day is. Okay, now when you go on PC on this, you can crank it up to 96 kilohertz or whatever like that and get that high res. And that is just, whoo, oh mama, it sounds amazing. And that is a huge differentiating factor right here. Like you clear as day hear it. Now let me talk about using it on console, right? I'm playing a lot of Uncharted. I'm playing the new remastered, not new, but the remastered version. Absolutely hooked on that game again, right? And it has a lot of good dialogue and music and, you know, explosions and all sorts of stuff going on. It's a really good game to test headphones on. So I was dabbling with the wired version first, right? That was my first review. I was testing everything and I was just blown away. I was like, holy smokes, this is awesome. It's immersive, it's detailed. It was rumbling on my head in some scenes, you know what I mean? It was such a blast. It was crispy, potent, immersive, detailed, you know what I mean? And again, I was having such a blast with it. Come over to the wireless version, I was like, all right, this is sounding really good. But it's nowhere near as good as the wired version. I'm not saying it sounds bad. Don't take it that way, okay? Don't take it that way. It sounded phenomenal. It really did. But yes, the wired one blew this away. That even goes into FPS games, right? Playing like Halo and stuff. You all heard me talk about it in my standalone review with the wired one. That guy that's coming around the corner, heard him crawling up and stepping and everything. And I had an instant shot on him. I heard that in multiple situations. It wasn't just that one situation. It was constant. I felt like I had that heads up in a first-person game. Now, I still got detail with this guy over here. I did, right? I heard the guys coming around the corner and stuff, but it was never as crisp and potent and in my face as the wired version here. It just wasn't. Now, I'm talking PC, okay? So I'm running high res on the wired version. I don't play first-person shooters on console. I just can't do a controller anymore. My aim is horrible. So that's, again, talking high res right there. Now, when you come down to just a basic standard sound to sound, like if you're on console, you're still going to notice a difference. You are going to notice a difference with the wired one. Is it as much as if you're on PC running at high res? No, it's not. Again, me talking about that potent, crispy, extra detail, that's what you're going to get on PC. You still get a little bit of extra in your face with the wired one on console than you do with the wireless one, and it's clear as day noticeable. Again, going back to talking about a racing game, I stated the wired version was super screechy, and it's almost like, yikes, I had to dabble with my EQ because it was so screechy. When I went with the wired version, or the wireless version, talking about everything being toned down, I was able to play a racing game and be perfectly fine, even with my higher curve right there. That's a perfect example talking about it being on console, playing Dirt 5 on the Xbox, right? This one being real potent in your face, a little bit too much in a racing game. This guy being toned down a little bit right here. So I'm sure that was a little bit confusing there. Heck, I'm confusing myself here. I hope you guys are able to stick with me and really vibe with me there, talking gamer to gamer in multiple situations. I hope I was able to help you out right there as far as the sound. Short, sweet, to the point if you want that answer. Yes, the wired ones sound better than the wireless. It's that easy. So now we're stuck with that key question. Which one do you pick up, right? And I think the main question really outweighs any of the features, function, or anything we really just talked about. That is the price tag of both of these headsets. The wired coming in at $250, the wireless coming in at $350. Both of these are up in that premium top tier gaming headset price tag, right? Especially the wireless ones at $350. So I think if you're looking at $250 already, I'm sure $350 you can probably handle. You're like, all right, let me just get that, right? But what I think you really need to do, as I stated in my review of the wireless one, this isn't a headset I can say, oh, hey, recommend, go get, you know what I mean? It's a headset you really need to sit down and think about, are you going to utilize those features? Number one, wireless. We all love wireless. I love wireless, right? That's what we all love, right? With our mice, everything these days, you know? But you're paying for a lot more than that right here. The Bluetooth, are you gonna utilize that? It's a feature I really love in my headsets. It really is. Active noise cancellation, are you gonna use that? Me? Probably not. I'll probably never turn it on. And again, like I stated in my main review, it tweaked with the sound a little bit that I didn't like. And both of these have those fully pleather or leatherette ear cups that block out all the sound anyways. You do have some other cool features with this right here as far as that battery interchangeable, the mic mute notification right there. There's a lot of cool features packed into this, but are you going to utilize them and will you take advantage of them? That's what will justify that price. Coming over here to the wired one, it is packing so much. The one thing I would want on this would be Bluetooth. That'd be one feature I would like, but heck, I'll use my Apple Watch and I'll be perfectly fine. I'll get my notifications. I'll save me $100 as well. So that's a big thing. The mute button that's on this little touch mute button is something I truly love. But I do wish this had the mic notification mute on the front, the little light right there. So it's really a toss-up. You really got to think about it. Me, what would I take? I would take the wired one. It's that easy. The sound is significantly better on the wired version than the wireless version. That's my win. Now, I really want to hear from you guys down in the comments, not just to boost the algorithm or anything. I want to have a chat with you guys. Which one would you pick and why? I want to hear why. Like, I want to hear, are you going to utilize the features on this right here? You're like, yo, let me get that top tier sound out of the wired version right here and let me get that. I really want to just spark that conversation and hear what you guys would say down there. But I know a lot of you are interested in a lot of other headsets compared to these guys. And trust me, every single one you guys have asked about will be coming. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye now.